right. We are here. We are excited about episode 803 right here on the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. We have someone that is back by popular demand. Dr. Pam Perry is here with us. And listen, our topic is how to launch your book like a superstar and get media coverage and sponsors. I know that we have a lot of our audience here who is interested in this topic and ready to go and raring to go. And we are excited that you are here with us, broadcasting live from the capital city of Richmond, Virginia, but heard and seen all across the World Wide Web. So we're going to get into it right after this quick intro. Don't you move.
Whoa. Why y'all so happy?
You don't know? Sharvette Mitchell is on the radio.
It's time to get motivated, excited, and influenced. Why? It's the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show, live from Richmond, Virginia. And now, here to motivate, excite, and influence you, Sharvette Mitchell.
Well, hello, everyone, again, and welcome to the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Listen, being brought to you by the Platform Builder program. Yes, that is our show sponsor. Jump over to platformbuilder.biz, and there is a pinned comment there on our channels. And this is for the woman who is in business saying, I need more visibility. I need to generate more revenue. And I know that what I offer and what I have, the world needs to hear more about it. And you want to strengthen your personal brand. The Platform Builder program may be your next step. So platformbuilder.biz, jump over there. I'd love to schedule a conversation with you. Hello to everyone that is coming on in. Listen, we are broadcasting from a couple of places here. We are in Facebook, a couple of places in Facebook. Hello to LinkedIn. Hello to YouTube. We got to shout out. YouTube is in the house already. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Roberto. Thank you for, and listen, I'm going to promise you at least one guest every time we go live. And my mother, I got to shout out. Hey girl. Hey, thank you for being here. And certainly those that are checking us out on Instagram as well. Listen, our guest is already chiming in over on Instagram. So that's a great place to be. And if you're like, hey, I want to hang out on Instagram, it's Sharvette M over on Instagram. And so I'm ready to go ahead and get this party started. Again, episode 803 of the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. How to launch your book like a superstar and get media coverage and sponsors. And we have Dr. Pam Perry in the virtual studio. I'm going to be bringing her up to the mic. Dr. Pam Perry is the founder of Perry PR, an award-winning public relations and branding agency. Dr. Pam is a seasoned strategist with over 25 years of experience in media and marketing. The agency specializes in helping authors, speakers, and entrepreneurs build their personal brands, gain media visibility, and secure publishing. And listen, Pam says she learned early that if you do. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I'm quoting her. Let me hold that. I went to her social media. Let me bring Pam on. Let's bring Pam on. Put your hands together right now. Dr. Pam Perry. Listen, I done read ahead in my notes. I done read ahead to something in my notes. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Sharvette. 803. That right there.
Listen.
That is consistency. I love it. And listen, before this, it was on Blog Talk Radio, like I was saying.
Tell the people.
Listen,
let them know.
You have preached what you have done what you preached, building the platform. So when people understand that it takes consistency and discipline. Yes,
and just keeping it going. And you know what I've been so honored with, Pam, is that this show, I have not pulled it. It has pulled me along. And that I'm really, really, really grateful for. And so I want to jump right on into this conversation because you have helped countless authors, speakers, I'm going to say ministry leaders, nonprofit leaders, powerhouses, really with personal branding. And I'd love for you to kind of talk about what are the first branding steps that an author should take before launching their book if they want to have this superstar level of visibility?
Ooh, oh my goodness. So listen, I love authors. That's one of the main things. I have always loved authors. That has been they were celebrities to me growing up, right? Going to the library. If I could meet an author, it was, the bookstore. And then meeting a Black author was just like, oh my God, this is the thing. So you want to make the media easy to book you. So one of the first things, author will just write in the cave, and they're just so concerned about their message and not really concerned about how other people are going to receive it, because they just know, I'm writing in this cave and everybody's gonna love it as soon as I tell them about it. Well, it could happen, but 1 million books are out every single year.
Yes.
One of the first things I think an author should do is really do a A/B testing of their book cover.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Before the book is even done. And actually, it will help those people that say, I want to write a book one day. They need to hire a graphic designer to design that book cover and make it their vision board. So they writing and they're doing all the things, but they also have this cover as a vision board over to the side to say, this is going to be what this is what I'm working on. This is what is going to really bloom from that. So A/B the cover. So have a graphic designer, someone like you, because I know that's your skill, that's your talent. You do that as well.
We got some people on the team that can do that. Yes.
Yes. And then say, hey, which one do you like? A, B, or C? And get feedback, because now 6 months before the book is out, people know you're working on it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like people who decide to go on a diet and say, hey, I'm on this new diet. I'm going to lose 30 pounds. And people will just say, well, how's it going? How's it going?
Right.
Accountability. We keep you accountable. So now you done put it out there before the book is out there. Which cover do you like? A, B, or C? The title and the subtitle. Those are really, really key. The subtitle is what people will get out of the book. The title is kind of like that sexy thing, what people say. So you want to have that sexy title, but then also the subtitle, what it will be. And then the next step is then you get the feedback. So where are you going to get this? You get it in social media, you get it wherever you hang out. You're asking for their buy-in. And then people that are really enthusiastic about it, you ask those people if they will be part of your launch team.
I mean, listen, wait, Pam, you dropping nuggets. I gotta step back 1 second. Carol, yes, hire professionals. It will save you so much time and headache. And I wanted to capture this comment because we have artificial intelligence that has come on board. And so they're people saying, well, can I do my book covers with artificial intelligence?
No, it's gonna look chatty. Okay, you're gonna see the little icons on whatever. It's gonna look chatty. So just like you say, we're gonna go to Canva. Everybody's gonna pick that same template. You're gonna pick the same stock art. It's gonna look the same. You want to hire a professional, someone whose career has been in design. They know the colors. They read a little bit of your book synopsis. They get a feel for it. They know the soul of the book. The artificial intelligence will not know the soul of what you're trying to put out there. So yes, a good start. Maybe you can go to artificial intelligence and tell the designer, this is what I'm looking at, and let them really do their thing. That is, you're going to live with that book. You're married to that book. It's going to be with you for a lifetime. You're going to carry that book around with you all the time. This is one of my clients. You carry the book with you.
Right. We got books all over here.
Yeah. Right? And so you got to love that cover. So, you can't, like, I'm gonna pull something up on chat and then like somebody else pulls something, the same thing look like that on chat too. You're gonna be mad about it, right?
Well, and then here's the thing also, in general, it doesn't print well. And so we have to be thinking about printing so it doesn't print well. So we're gonna get off that because some of y'all might be like, okay, leave me alone. I'm gonna leave alone.
But I for like a little, if you ain't trying to be big time New York Times bestseller and you're not trying to really do nothing real big, then you can go to chat. But I'm talking about people who want to, they're thinking big,
Yes,
so I'm just saying people who are thinking big. The other thing, before the book is done, or while you're writing the book and you have like the first 3 chapters, get an endorsement, a forward for your book, FOREWORD, forward, not marching forward, but forward, before word for your book, and make that person someone who, if that people will trust and respect because they said this book is good, then they are going to buy the book. So if you are writing a Christian book, maybe you want Dr. Cindy Trim or Bishop Jakes or Prophet Dollar or something like that to do the forward, if you have a relationship with them, or if you know someone who has a relationship with them, or if you're writing a book on fashion and style and grace, maybe Susan L. Taylor, you know, to write the forward. So the forward is a person you're married to with the book because their words are weight. They may not know you,
right?
They know who that forward is by, and you can't get the forward after the book is done. The forward basically will also be on the cover of the book. So you have your book cover, and then it says the forward by, and that makes a difference. And then you want to have endorsements as well. How many? If you can get 12, that's good. 12 is a good number. Jesus had 12, so you want to get 12. So you want to get some endorsements for the book, and that's in the front. And so people will judge the cover. They're going to look at who the forward is by, if it's a big name. And when I say it's a big name, say someone who's known in that industry, someone who also maybe has a book, because when they go to Amazon, which is this whole thing by itself, they go to Amazon, if they buy that book, then they may also pair it with your book. So people who bought this may also buy that. And that helps with the algorithm. So you want to get a forward from an author. If they're not an author, at least someone who is well known in that field, or medical, you know, some kind of degrees, doctor, that sort of thing, TV personality, someone who is known, someone who can help push and birth that book out with you. So if it is, let's just say it's a TV newscaster, someone you have a really good relationship, and they do the forward, they read the book. Obviously, when the book is done, you can go on their show. So you want to do that thing, but it has to be someone you have a relationship, or the forward can be someone who inspired you to write your own book.
Oh, that's good.
And it really inspired you to the point where it made such a transformation in your life. So maybe it is Mel Robbins, and you said, you know, your 5-second rule changed my life. Oh my God, it's just, you know, and you write her this heartfelt letter and say, your 5-second rule really, really took my life from 0 to hero. I now am a better wife, business person, whatever. Okay. And it's sincere. And it's because of her book that you wrote your book. You can ask her, or ask a publicist who would know that person, because a publicist is that person in between, that say, I would love for her to give a blurb for my book so that it's on the front cover of my book. And those are the marketing things that move your book forward. So it takes thought, brainstorming of like who should be the forward for the book, because it is like a marriage. They're going to help launch it and continue to promote your book. They will, if it's someone who's a speaker, like if it's Dennis Kimbrough, and Dennis, if you write a book, I had Dennis Kimbrough do a forward for a couple of my clients. And when he goes to speak, he has my clients' books at his table.
Wow.
And sometimes he even has them come and speak because they had such synergy together. They had really, really good synergy.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's where you want to see. I want not just a forward of someone like, oh, a friend of mine that thought the book was good, but it's a marketing tactic to have that forward by someone who can push the book, someone who people respect, or someone who can have you on a speaking trail with them. And you're on the trail with them as well. So you want that to really be a good thing.
Ooh, y'all, Pam Perry, Dr. Pam Perry is dropping the nuggets. Episode 803, how to launch your book like a superstar and get media coverage and sponsors. And she's giving you the deets on that. How long have you been in the game? I know I mentioned 25 years, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you have been, you look young, but 25 years, it just, you've done so much.
My company started in 2000, but I was actually doing PR and marketing before then, because I was PR director for the Salvation Army, but out of college, I was working at the Detroit Free Press. So I kind of moved through advertising journalism into PR, nonprofit, and then started my company, Ministry Marketing Solutions. And so then I was working with people like Jakes and Rudy Rasmus or Juanita Bynum or Paul Morton, if anybody's Christian, Creflo Dollar, Cindy Trim, Susan Johnson Cook, Dr. Sue J. So that was really like the first, from 2000 to 2005, working with a lot of ministries who had books, and then churches that wanted to write books. I was also writing books too at that time. I was helping people write books and promote the books. I won't do that anymore. I don't do I do know a good book, but I'm not gonna write anybody's book.
Right.
That's a whole lane by itself. That's a whole nother conversation.
A whole nother show, whole nother conversation. So
we go your lane, your main lane, right? Your main lane.
So, yeah. So deep expertise here, deep expertise and exposure. And so many authors, they struggle to get, some media attention. And what do you, in all of those years and everything that we just kind of rolled up there, what makes a book media worthy?
So a lot of times people say, I don't get any media coverage. I said, do you have a media kit or a press release? No. Okay, let's start there. Okay. Yeah. So let's get a media kit. So what goes in the media kit? Mm-hmm. Obviously, you want things that they can pull from to make it easy to either write about you or bring you on. So what's going to make it easy to write about you? I'm going to have good photos. I'm going to have a JPEG of that cover. I'm going to have a little bit of a synopsis. I may have maybe the first chapters. I may have some pull quotes out of there. I'm going to have your endorsements that are in the media kit. I may have obviously questions that I can ask you that you would have answers for. Sometimes you can answer the questions in the Q&A, but sometimes just at least the questions, because if someone's going to bring you on their show, they have not read all those books. So you need to give them good 10 questions that they can ask you.
Yes.
And that is really, really important. So that media kit, how many pages? I don't know. It may be, 6 pages, 8 pages, 10 pages. It's a PDF. It's electronic, document. Make it look really, really good. But the point of it is so they can pull content from that, so they can quickly in the media do a story really quick or bring you on. And that's the thing. They have, if they were to call you tomorrow and say, hey, I need you on, send me your kit, you can send it to them. And and you're ready. That's really it. And the press release obviously is in the media kit as well. So you need a press release. Not a whole dissertation, but maybe 500 words or so of the press kit, the who, what, when, where, and why. And that's really, really important, because that's their love language. That's a journalist's love language, is the press release, because they know how they're all written the same. So they know how to pull from it really, really fast. And that's the whole point. Pull from it really fast. What's going to make it hard is if you don't have those elements. You don't have a book trailer. You don't have any B-roll. You don't have, and you're making it hard for them to book you because you don't have your stuff together.
Yeah.
So you're making it hard for them. And it's like, you know what? I can't go with them because I can't even find where's their book cover? Oh, it's in a PDF. I need it in a JPEG. I need it in a link so I can pull it down and put it up on the, on the screen when they're so making that really, really easy for them, giving them a book trailer is a really, like a movie trailer. What's the book about? Because they're not going to, like I said, they're not going to have time to read the entire book if it's 200 pages or 150, 200 pages. So give them a book trailer of about a minute that tells what the book is about, or it could be you speaking what the book is about. That's fine.
That's good. Listen, we got just a little less than 25 seconds because we have a book that's going to be coming out this fall, and we're actually in the an author announcement stage right now. So this episode was timed perfectly, and we're introducing our co-authors. It's a book collaboration. It's called The Perfection Lie. Perfection Lie, letting go of the need to be perfect.
I know. And completion is better than perfection, girl. I know. I tell that to people all the time, especially Black women. We try to be perfect on everything. It's like, you know what? Let it go. We got somebody in the White House that ain't perfect. Okay. They ain't worried about it. So let it go.
Bingo. That part.
They're a lot smarter than he is. So, and to be political.
But what's beautiful about this book collaboration is it starts with a fiction story, then it transitions to nonfiction. But since you brought up a trailer, let me just listen, listeners. Let me just pop a little listen up for you, just to whet your appetite.
You do everything right, you don't lose. So I became the one who never missed anything, never dropped the ball, never made mistakes, and it worked until it didn't.
Now the question is, what do you do when it does not work out?
I used to think structure was everything, but it cost me my marriage.
That is the perfection lie.
All right.
All
So
right,
just a
Sharvette, I love
something
it.
for you, little something for you. But I will say that media of attention that we have gotten, the more that we prepare the media, the better. The experience went one time I went on traditional radio and I had the list of questions, like you said,
Yeah.
and he told me he went through all of the questions. He originally said this is gonna be 5 minutes or so. I was at least 15 or 20 minutes because he had the questions. He just kept going.
Yes.
And also CBS 6 we've been featured on, and because they were able to pull down pictures, videos, all of that, it just made the experience so much better.
Yeah.
Look at this comment here on YouTube. Perfect timing. I have a memoir I would like to publish and promote. Where you are in the right place. You're in the right place. Any thoughts specifically on memoirs? Dr.
Memoirs
Pam?
are they're very deeply personal. So I would say have someone help you promote it because it is a memoir. I know there's probably a lot of personal information in there, and you probably are not sure of really how much you should share out and that sort of thing when you're promoting it. So have someone assist you with that to kind of help you step out of the comfort zone, because it's like being naked, really. I mean, it's like everything is in the memoir. You say the word memoir, so have someone help you with that. But once the book is out, try to enter as many book awards as you can. I had a client that did a memoir, and she won about 5 book awards, and it really helped people want to read it. So sometimes memoirs don't go to the quote unquote bestsellers, but they are well written, and people love that. And those book awards gave it that credibility that she really needed. And now she's going on to speak lessons from that memoir. So yeah.
All right, perfect. And so we've talked about media attention. I know that there are those here saying, okay, Sharvette, you said how to launch your book like a superstar and get media attention and sponsors. So can you talk about, because a lot of times when people hear sponsors, they think just events and things of that nature. But what does sponsoring and getting sponsors look like from an author standpoint?
So it's the same thing as a forward. So you're asking someone to put, so the back pages, the back matter of your book is typically like, the blank pages, so to speak, right? They're like empty pages. So you can, whatever their sponsor is, if it goes with the book, ask them if they would like to be, it's going to be with your book forever. Ask them if they would like to sponsor a page in the back of the book. Beautiful. So it's usually about 4 pages. I think you probably got some blank pages in the back.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is that. I mean, it could be the printer from the book. It could be whatever goes with that. What you are promoting,
so
they would love. They want to be in front of new people, and so your book is going to go everywhere. They know you're going to be talking about it. You will put them in your press release. You're going to have them in your media kit. You want them to have the last 4 pages in your book. Okay, so with the little QR code that people can easily go to, that sort of thing. So.
Y'all gotta grab which this is.
Yes.
I am telling you, this is my 10th book, Dr. Pam. I have never, and I'm 803 episodes, many of them authors. I have never heard anyone say, get a sponsor and put them in the book. Yes. I've heard for the book events and all that, but that's brilliant.
Yeah, because it could go with them everywhere. And listen, those are sales pages in the back of the book. After they finish the book, they're feeling really, really good. And then these are the recommended people that have supported this project.
Woo! And listen, Carol is testifying. Carol Dunlop. I always get sponsors for my book, and I sell ads in my book. She must work with you. She must work with you or follow you.
Yes. We have one coming out. We have one coming out. I won't spill the tea. I'll let her talk about that.
Oh my goodness. And I love that. And where can people connect with you? If you're like saying, I need to hire your agency, if it's a good match, where would you like to send them?
They can go to pamperrypr.com. There's a contact button. You can send me a message there. Everything is at pamperrypr.com. The magazine, Speakers Magazine, which I have.
Yes.
I've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Yes.
So that they want to be sponsored in there. So a lot of times you could be a cover of the magazine and also have a book. Okay. So when he launches a book, he has the magazine there as well. And don't forget, one of the things about a superstar, you have red carpet, you've got all the marketing materials, you got the tablecloth, you got the signage. Please have all that. That's not like, oh, I should have it. That's like base level. All right.
Yes.
When you go to a book signing and they give you a table, put your own tablecloth there. Don't just use a little white tablecloth they have. Make
Right.
it a big deal. And if you can, have mic flags, have other premiums and things that you give away, depending on what the book is. If it's a book about, I don't know, chocolates, give out chocolates, so think
Yeah.
through the creative process of everything that's different about your book and make sure that you're having those type of ancillary marketing products that go with it, whether it's a post-it note or any of those types of things. So perfectionism, maybe it's a pencil that looks like it's crooked or anything
Right.
that would symbolize what the book is about in a giveaway that has your website on it.
Ah, so good. Emily over on LinkedIn says, I have books and a whole institute relative to holistic health that I would like to talk with your guest about relative to PR.
Wow.
All right. There you go,
Holistic
Emily.
health is important. Yes.
Yeah. So
So many
Pam,
people talk
let's
about
connect.
burnout.
Yeah, let her connect. So we have tagged Pam over on LinkedIn as well, and definitely connect. And let's send you over. Emily, want to make sure you caught that website, PamPerryPR.com. That'd be a great place to connect. Much success to you. And listen, I got to carry. Listen, Pam said yes. Excuse me, Carol said, yes, ma'am. We have a new book where Dr. Pam is a co-author called Perfectly Positioned to Soar. All right. There's something about the P's. There are something about the P's. And I wanted to go back and capture Ms. Guy. I just presented on letting perfection go. That is great. Yeah, it's a lie.
Okay, so Dr. Tanisha Guy, you've got to make sure that you do that in Ready, Set, Go, Speak, okay? And you actually do a little mini webinar on that. So many times I want authors to do lunch and learns with their book, and they don't really have to wait till the book is done, but do lunch and learns with your book. Get everywhere to do a lunch and learn. It can be the 5 points, the 10 points, but do a lunch and learn with your book so the people want to get more and buy the book.
Yeah, so good. I love that. And so for those that are saying, okay, sponsors, I can use the last 4 pages of the book is really ad space. And do they?
Some it's 8 pages.
8, okay. And they can reach out to any kind of business, big or small, for that.
Yeah, and think about the people who you give money to, people who you have paid, whether it is a person that hosts your website, or the person that updates, just your editor. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like these are your vendors. Your vendors are the first people who you have to give money to. So ask your vendors.
That's so good. Well, listen, I want to honor your time. Our time flew by, but certainly the last kind of question as we wrap up for authors that are listening that are maybe feeling, like overwhelmed, like I got to write, I got to promote, I need to pitch media, I need to do this. Ending thoughts, top 3 actions they should take right now. Top 3 actions.
Stacey Hawkins Adams said that to me. She says, when you're author, I got to promote and write. She says, I feel schizophrenic. I fell out laughing. I said, yeah, that's why you probably have to hire someone, because a writer likes to write. They don't like to promote. But the main thing is do a press release. Do the press release and then make it a habit to pitch. So make a list of 10 places where you would like to be, whether it's on podcasts, book clubs. Make 10 places where you want to go. Make sure your media kit goes to them and make sure your press release goes to them, because you can dream about it, but write it down. I'm telling you to write down the 10 places, get your materials together. You'll feel proud about it if they look really, really good, and then send it out. You'll be so surprised how many people will say yes. The majority of the people get nowhere with their books because they don't do this action.
Yeah.
They don't do the action. They don't write down where they want. I want to be on television. What station, what segment? Who are you going to contact, or what podcast? What are you going to say? Write that pitch letter and have it ready to send.
All right, there you go. Emily, we're so glad you called us. She said, I'm excited about this show and all of the stellar information. And that is a great summarize, nothing but stellar. Dr. Pam Perry, founder of Perry PR. Jump over to PamPerryPR.com. You notice how she kept that all consistent and easy for you. Thank you for being our guest for the episode 803 of the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. And we've been in these streets together long, black back, many moons. And I'm excited that you've said I've been consistent. You've been consistent as well.
Thank you so much, Sharvette. This has been really, really
awesome. Thank you for being here. All right, listeners, It is a wrap today. If you're saying, oh, I missed some of it, jump over to Sharvette.com. We have a whole blog post featuring Dr. Pam. We all have the links there for all of the ways to connect with her and all of that. Also look down in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast. Hey, Apple, hey, Stitcher, hey, Spotify, hey, Amazon Music. Look in the show notes and you'll have all the information for our guests. And guess what? It is a wrap. We're going to see you all later on the web. Again, this episode was brought to you by the Platform Builder Program, which is open for enrollment right now. If you'd like to have a conversation about it and you're a woman in business saying, I'm building my visibility, I need marketing strategies, I want to grow my revenue, I have a 12-month program that may be the exact fit for you. We'll see you all later on the web.
Live from Richmond, Virginia, you've been listening to the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Catch Sharvette Mitchell every Tuesday at 6 p.m. interviewing all the stars you want to hear from. So until next week, stay motivated, excited, and influenced. This is the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show.